So the first time I heard about Mr. Gay India, that's what it was called back then, was when Nolan Lewis had won it in 2013, and he had won the title, and he had featured on this magazine which was called Pink Pages, and I was just reading through it because a friend sent me a copy. And it was a magazine about the LGBT events and all that happened. So I went through it and I was like, oh wow, there's something known as Pink Pages, and there's something known as Mr. Gay India, and I was very fascinated with the idea, and I thought that I kind of met the requirements to participate, which was one, being openly gay, second, having a valid passport, and third, being above the age of 18. There were a couple of amazing people that helped me do it, but largely there wasn't any structure when it came to the pageant here, and I had to largely do everything nearly by myself. And I figured that once I went there and I performed well and I came back, and I saw that the next year nobody did anything for it, I was like, and Nolan stepped down as national producer as well, and I was in Big Boss and I was on TV and I couldn't give too much time. Then I realized that we had a no-show in 2015 because of a lot of things, and I realized that why isn't anybody being proactive and doing anything for the pageant? And so I decided that I would talk to the president of Mr. Gay World, who is Eric Butter, and he suggested that, Sushant, why don't you we would be more than happy and obliged to have you on the panel, and you should take the producership up and totally take care of the Indian franchisee. And so I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And then in 2016 I did it, and 2016 was good, was not the best, but in 2017 we had a good run. We have Darshan Mandana, who was Mr. Gay World India 2017, and we had two beautiful boys who came in second and third, and first runner-up we had Rohan Pujari from Mumbai, and the second runner-up who came third was Sai Ganesh Krishnamurthy, who's essentially from Bangalore, but he's studying and now going to be working in Amsterdam. How cool. And so we had like this very beautiful mix of these three very beautiful boys, and when I say beautiful, I don't mean beautiful only physically, but they have such a beautiful heart, all three of them, and I love the camaraderie between them, the brotherhood or the sisterhood, whatever you like to call it. And 2016 was my first year as producer, so I thought that there were a lot of things that I had to sort of deal with which I wasn't prepared for, and 2017 we were slightly better prepared. I would say that we worked on a lot of things that we couldn't in 2016 because we didn't know how to do it. I said that what we need to do is we need to have all those rounds that they have over there this year, and that's when we'll have like an eclectic sort of a like this combination of beauty and brains and everything, and I think that's why we had our top three, and our top three were fabulous. Okay, so we have this crowdfunding program that we encourage people to be part of, and help the pageant to sustain itself, because I think it is our duty as LGBT individuals to help the next person and the next person and the people to come. I think it's a collective responsibility to nurture talent that is it's abundant in the community, so whenever there is an event, we will see all of us there and helping each other, and I think that's very important. I honestly could not have done this. I have two people with me that have been there all throughout, and one is Sanket and the other is Darshil, and although Darshil is also now overseas, but he takes care of so much of the administration. Sanket is always there with the boys and helping, and then we have our straight allies who give us venues and a lot of goodies and take care of us, and that's how it goes, and that's how each year we aim to make it better for the next person.